Ever wondered how huge companies like Domino's manage their business processes across thousands of outlets with a robust ERP software? Hi there, finance professionals. Welcome to our new series where we break down the need and importance of each step in the ERP implementation process with the help of an example.
Hi everyone, I'm Kashish and I'll be taking over the following points: notifications and validations, document number series, reports, and layouts. So, in terms of if we continue with the pizza story, whenever the pizza's done with in the oven, like we'll get a notification from the oven that the pizza is ready for us. So, that is what we expect from the ERP as well in terms of notifications and validations. Like notifications in an ERP system are essential for keeping the users notified about if there are any critical events or updates or actions that need to be that need their attention basically. So it helps in maintaining the efficiency of a workflow, like which was covered earlier. So if there's a workflow that we've created, there could be certain notifications that are triggered in term. For example, that could be like an email or an SMS or even like a system pop-up. Right. And for example, if I would like to give like a ERP example for the same, that could be a notification for approval requests or system errors, or if there are any overdue invoices or any upcoming deadlines, that could be a part of your notifications. Next, we'll move on to validations. Validations ensure the data integrity and consistency within the ERP system. They prevent errors and inefficiencies, which can lead to like costly errors. For example, like the field in an ERP could be for a PAN number, and that PAN number is technically for 10 digits. But if we're going above that, and if there's no validation in place, that could process wrong information. For example, a phone number for that matter, it is supposed to be 10 digits, but if we're going above or under that, that could probably create an error. Or a validation set in place for a GST number where the first two digits have to be numerical for the state and the next 10 digits have to be the PAN number. So certain validations can be set in place in every ERP where we can reduce errors altogether.
From a content perspective and in every implementation, why are notification and validation is very important.
For example, if we are yet to pay something or हमें कुछ notification नहीं आया and that, if it's that वो due हुआ है और हम pay नहीं कर पाए, so that could also like create a problem in general.
Yeah, but why is it important? From an implementation standpoint, there are three aspects to it, right? One is from an internal control and from an IFC perspective. Any system implementation should have notification and validation so that you can demonstrate to any third party that I have enough controls in my system, basically to pass any test. That's number one. Number two, to reduce the number of errors that happens after implementation. Correct. Right? That is typically a cross validation rule, what we call in the ERP environment, where you should make sure that certain validations are done. You should make sure that notification validation is, see, even if it is a small implementation, like say a 10 lakh, 12 lakh kind of an implementation for a small company. For example, simple validation. महाराष्ट्र का अगर वेंडर रहेगा तो पंजाब का जीएसटी नहीं डाल सकता है. ये वैलिडेशन होना चाहिए. ये बेसिक्स हमेशा थॉट प्रोसेस. तुम लोग हमेशा ईआरपी इंप्लीमेंटेशन करो, टेक्निकल अकाउंटिंग करो, तुम एफपीए नहीं करो. धंधा सोचो, धंधा कि बिजनेस में अगर तुम बैठे हो तुम कैसे सोचोगे. So that's the way you should put validations also. So one is from an internal control and IFC perspective. Second is from basically reducing the number of errors perspective. Third, building the system robust. To make the systems robust, notifications are very important, validations are very important. Notifications basically helps you to understand at what stage you are, okay, in any transaction. Approval जाके login नहीं करना वाला every day. So it's better for him. So आप simple कर रहे हो. Notification makes the life simple of owners.
The next point is document number series. So going to the pizza example, for example, now it's written over here, how many did we bake? So for example, if we have multiple types of pizzas and we want to keep a track of what pizza are we making, like depending on the different types of pizzas, we can give a series to each. Like for example, normal margarita would start with an MG, but if it's like a paneer pizza, it's like it starts with a P, and then we can keep on like have a number series to that. So that basically covers the pizza part of it. But if we go to the ERP part, document number series are crucial for like tracking and identifying transactions that record within the ERP. And
GST standpoint also, it is a mandatory thing.
Correct. So on the GST, like Sai said, it's from the GST point of view as well. So for example, if in the ERP terminology, if we're giving an example, for example, invoices, And if we're tracking it year wise, we could do it like an INV 2024 and then 01, 02, and so on and so forth. For if it's a purchase order, we can do PO. And again, the same year wise or location wise, we can customize number series. Certain ERPs do not have the functionality to give letters to it. So we can we can capture the document number series on the basis of numericals only. So for example, your sales invoice might start with 16, your purchase invoices might start with 17, and so on and so forth. That helps us in tracking those documents. Moving on to the next one, the last point that I will be covering is reports. Reports are basically like in terms of like the pizza example, it is basically to keep the stock of what we're doing in our business. And in terms of like the business perspective, it could have a lot of like sales reports, purchase reports, your profitability reports, cost center, profit center reports, basically to help the management know where the business stands currently. And yeah, just to analyze and take critical business decisions depending on data that we have at the moment. So yeah, that's the end from me.
Hi everyone. So we'll cover the master validation in the ERP next. For the example of pizza, we can give it masters are like our ingredients. So हमारे पिज्जा में जो ingredients होते हैं, onion होता है, then dough होता है, then sauces होते हैं. So that those are our ingredients. And in ERP, it's called master. So like item master, vendor master, and customer master, those are our masters. So we need to validate those masters. अगर पिज्जा में ओनियंस के डायरेक्ट टुकड़े बड़े बड़े डाल दिए देन इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट. सो सेम लाइक डो भी बेक्ड होना चाहिए, दो दैट वी नीड टू बी वैलिडेट, राइट. सो मास्टर्स में भी ऐसा ही होता है. अगर हमारा मोबाइल नंबर कोई ले रहा है, किसी से हम मोबाइल नंबर ले रहे हैं एंड वी ओनली टेक 8 डिजिट्स, 2 डिजिट्स मिस हो गए, सो वो फोन नंबर हम लगा नहीं सकते. दैट सेम लाइक इन मास्टर्स, अगर कोई कस्टमर है, वेंडर है, उसका जीएसटी नंबर 15 डिजिट्स का होना चाहिए. इफ नॉट देन दिस विल बी डिफिकल्ट. सो लाइक इन महाराष्ट्र अगर वो 27 है और उसका एड्रेस डाला है कर्नाटका का, तो दिस विल बी नॉट करेक्ट. सो वो सब एक्यूरेसी वी नीड टू चेक एंड वी नीड टू वैलिडेट इट. सो वी नीड टू टेक इट इन अ वन फॉर्मेट, जो फॉर्मेट हमारे मृगांक सर देते हैं. एंड देन वो बोलते हैं कि ले लो भाई, 5 मिनट का काम है, वैलिडेशन होना चाहिए. फिर हमें बोलना पड़ता है कितना काम करवाएंगे 5 मिनट बोल के. सो दिस इज द मास्टर वैलिडेशन. वहाँ पे यूनिकनेस भी होना चाहिए.